I honestly cannot believe that I am about to film this video, but it is what it is. I have worked in human resources for over 10 years and I still got laid off. And the crazy part about it is that I actually understand exactly why it happened. I was a director in HR. My role was employee relations, leading a major system transition and making sure everything ran smoothly across departments. I work with leadership, I work with managers, and I've also worked with staff, and I was basically the go-to person for any type of issues that anyone had. I handled employee relations. I made sure communication was clear. I improved how employee relations were handled and made sure that the company was aligned with the unions, their collective bargaining agreements. I made it easier for staff to get access to their benefits, actually understand their benefits, and make sure that they felt supported. I was doing my job and I was doing it well. Like a little too well, I guess. At some point, the company shifted to a model where a lot of the HR functions were handled externally. And when that happens, you don't really need as many people internally. Yeah, you see where this is going. When you work in HR, you see how decisions are actually made. Budgets, headcounts, what roles are essential and which roles can be absorbed. And that's not emotional. That's just math and also business too. Companies don't keep people, they keep what they need. And once your role becomes optional, baby, it does not matter how amazing you are. And when I really sat back and looked at everything, I realized I did a lot of the heavy lifting to get them where they needed to be. And once everything was set up, on my hard work and my back and my tears and my labor, my part was done. I got the news in a meeting that lasted about 10 minutes. 10. I've honestly had longer conversations about what I was eating for lunch. And I'm not gonna lie, like obviously I'm smiling about it right now, but you know, that part is stung. It definitely stung. But again, you know how they say hindsight is 20/20? When I look back on it all, like really step back and look on it all, I can see that there were definitely signs for sure. High turnover, people leaving left and right, and really just seeing that things weren't as stable as they should have been. And I'm just sitting like, oh, okay, noted. But here's the thing about this whole situation. This is not my first time having to figure things out. I have been the girl fresh out of college with a degree, and I'm looking like, okay, so where's the jobs? I got the paper, I got it, where are the jobs? And for my OGs that have been here for a while, you guys know that considering the struggles I faced when I came out of college, that's what actually pushed me to create my own lane, which is this YouTube channel. I built a business, I created income for myself when corporate was not helping out. I made my first 6 figures outside of corporate, which, you know, I got to pat myself on the back because, you know, that's pretty cool considering I just got out of college. And it was nothing too crazy, just, you know, money to help my family, money for me to have a little fun and to actually live the life that I wanted to live. And then when I stepped back into corporate, I built myself up there too. Bachelor's, master's, my degrees, they paid themselves off. Student loans, gone, debt-free by the grace of God, hallelujah. And of course, I worked my way up to 6 figures in corporate as well. So that's twice I had hit that threshold of being a 6-figure earner. And of course, I'm gonna keep going up because I wouldn't be me unless I did. And the reason I'm sharing this is to show that I'm not just speaking from my behind. Like I have actually done the work and I've made it happen for myself. So yeah, this situation is definitely different. But as I always say, it's like my new mantra. I am not new to this. I am true to this. The only difference this time is that I didn't get to leave on my own terms, and that definitely sucks because I'm used to being the one walking away from a situation. But I'm not about to sit here and smile in front of y'all good people. That's not my ministry. But winners, we don't sit around crying. You know, we may lick our wounds in private, but you know what we do? We fix our hair, we drink our water, and then we pivot. So what am I doing now? Of course, you guys know me. I love business. I love creating. So I'm going to continue focusing on building multiple streams of income. Now, don't get me wrong. I am going to still apply because I definitely understand the value of corporate. But at the same time, I am building something that does not solely rely on one paycheck. And to be honest with you guys, considering, how long I've been on this platform, the way my content has like shifted, I want to create something that's going to be able to help people and also have an impact in their lives. And don't get me wrong, you're still going to get beauty, travel, lifestyle, things of that nature, because, I am still a girl at the end of the day. Well, I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman, actually. But I also want to talk about things that can change your life, kind of like what we're doing in this video right now. Basically, getting your finances together, leveling up in your career, fixing your resume, negotiating your salary, and learning when to walk away from situations that no longer serve you. And I don't know, maybe a little dating advice here and there, because clearly I have lived a life or two, maybe even three. But more than anything, I just want to connect with you guys. I don't want to feel like I'm selling to you. I actually want to go like, back in the days, like when I was doing Talk Time with Nell, my OGs remember that. I want to talk to you guys like, we're girls, friends, I don't want to discriminate. I just want to talk to you guys because I honestly miss that. And clearly I got the time to do so now. So please don't be surprised if you start to see me show up a bit more here consistently, uploading videos, showing y'all my face, because I really want to document this version of my life the same way I have done with everything else. I started this channel in 2011. Oh my gosh. Like when I think about that or say it out loud, it's like crazy. Like to think about the privilege that I have to be able to watch myself grow into the woman that I am today. It's like, oh my goodness. Like, that is so cool. Like if I ever have kids, which I'm still on the fence about, I don't know, like the fact that I could show them like, this was your mommy when she started, this is her now, like that is so freaking cool. And like, again, that's why I'm so happy that I have this platform, because every now and then I go back and I'm just like, I did that. Like, and I'm still going to keep doing it too. If you would have told me back then, like Nell from 2011, that I would be right here right now, I honestly would not believe you. Like, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I honestly had no idea what I was doing back then. Like, I was just figuring it all out as I went, because that's the only option that I really had. But one thing about God, He's always going to have a plan. And sometimes what you think you want isn't even close to what He actually has lined up for you. So again, when I look back on this situation and I think about it, it didn't break me. It clarified things for me. And it also reminded me that I've already built something for myself multiple times. And obviously I could do it again. And this time I'm doing it smarter. I'm doing it with intention. And of course, I am bringing you guys along with me. So if you're trying to figure it out too, just know you're not done. You are just getting redirected.